Once again, we are live. Hello, Mr. Perky. Here at the Haymarket Iceflex, home of bad camera angles, as your Raleigh Raptors 1-1 in this tournament take on the Beltway Bandits. The Bandits are also 1-1. So this will have some definite ramifications to what potential position this team will finish at, well, both teams will finish at, come Sunday. I apologize. I am your cameraman as well as your play-by-play person today. And I don't see that well too close up, so I will try to keep an idea of where the puck is. But alas, we can't volunteer people to help out. And I don't have the money to pay anyone. Now, if somebody would like to sponsor this broadcast, feel free. Reach out to Mr. Workrate on Instagram. If you are not following the Raptors 18U Instagram feed, feel free to follow them at Raptors 18U_A, I believe it is. I don't know. But the buzzer has sounded. I've been told by Mr. Perkins that at least tomorrow, depending on where this team finishes, we might actually have a halfway decent camera angle for tomorrow. But until then, we've got these giant bars, like that one right there, just stuck in our way. This Bandits team, don't know too much about them. Going into the tournament, they had a pretty high My Hockey rankings rating. So they looked like they were definitely a team to beat. But then they had some difficulty in their two games they faced so far. The Bandits lost 6-1 to the Long Island Royals, who we can pretty much give the championship to. And then they tied the Triad Storm 6-6. Anyway, so we're about to drop the puck. We're underway. There we go. Lombardo has it, gets it poked away. Bandits have it. Pass right in front of the crease, not the best idea. Bouncing puck gets past Edwards. Driver will take it. Sends it around in front. Still picked up. Lombardo will fight for it. Lombardo has it now in mid-ice. Bandits bring it in. Shot blocked. And now sent out. That'll be an icing. And give the Raptors some time to make a line change. Already, I apologize for the camera work. Face off by Corbett. Sends it forward. Shot. Knocked down by Perkins. Lunsford along the boards gets down. Scott off the boards. They got a piece of it. Enzo to chase after it. Sends it along the boards. Corbett will pick this one up. He sends it behind. Scott has it. They'll look to put it out front. Corbett with the one-timer high. Goes into the corner. Oh, thank the Lord. I'll lower that for you in a little bit if you want. Dumped in the corner. Lunsford takes it, sends it around. Gets past everyone, including the official. Dumped in, that's a whistle. You want down or?
That's fine with you.
Okay. Then I'm jumping up here. Thanks again to Mr. Driggers for rushing over. I don't know if he was following the commentary and realized, oh God, we need an actual cameraman. Okay. Out to the point, Amistadi sends it in. Rogers gets a piece of it, but it's tied up. And now the Bandits have it. They'll bring it in. A shot on net. Gloved, then knocked down. Perkins recovers and covers it up for a stoppage. Thought Perkins had it there. Apparently a little bit loose. But he was able to get it. Morris will take the face off. Tied up. Lee has it. He'll bring it out. He's got Rogers with him. Dump in by Lee. Through the legs of the Beltway guy. Shot goes wide by Morris. Amistadi will keep it in. Tied up there. Now bouncing puck goes over. Driver slips on an ice gopher. Tries to get it out. Beltway keeps it in. Cross ice pass. Too slow for icing. Kept in by the Raptors. Sent around the other way. Beltway has it intercepted by Edwards. Deflected by several people. Drop pass. Stop. Bounce up. Shot. Blocked by Perkins. Sent off the boards. Beltway's got it. Driver pins him against the boards. Fisher has it. He'll send it back around. Edwards will go dig it out of the corner. And that's going to be an icing as the Beltway player had to stick near the puck and decided to lift it and get the icing, which I would have probably done too. So I get it. 10:36 remaining in the first period. No score. This Beltway team is big, and they've got some speed. Puck taken by Brady Scott. Gets it somewhat by. Gives a little shot after the fact. Probably not advisable. Scott stays on. Puck near. Corbett tries to get it around. He's taken down, and that's going to be a Beltway Bandit penalty. For those of you who've seen the first two games, a power play is when the team that the Raptors play gets a penalty against them. shocking but true, as the Raptors' opponents in this morning's game had 0 penalties called against them. So, tied up now. Scott will take it. It's Scott, Corbett, Enzo, Edwards, Lunsford. Beltway gets the puck. Lunsford there. He'll poke it away. Gets it out of the zone. Sets around. Edwards chases after it, but he gets dumped in. Scott will chase after it. And he will look to do the entry. Gets past the Beltway defender. Loses the handle. Brady Scott then loses up. Lunsford on top of him. That's going to be a penalty. Lunsford with a hold. Hugging is illegal here until a team scores a goal. Then they can hug all they want to. So the penalty, the power play is short-lived as Lunsford goes into the box. And we'll have 46 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey. And then 44 seconds of 5-on-4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Apparently the door was open, so we'll take that face off again. Puck down. Amistadi will pick it up. Sends it off the boards. Beltway keeps it in. Shot. Got deflected and then off the post, the top bar. Morris goes to dig it out. Morris fights for it and sends it along the boards. Beltway picks it up. Blocked by Perkins. Morris has it. He sends it forward to Lee. Lee gets a piece of it, goes to mid-ice. Dumped in off of Amistadi's skate. Morris there to pick it up. Now it's tied up in the corner. Lee intercepts. Now the Raptors are on the penalty kill. Went to go send it down, but Morris actually picked it up. And then that happened. Okay. Brought in. Lack of communication there. Driver has it. Sends it over. Dumped in. They're offside. So free puck there for the Raptors. They'll take it. Send it off the boards. Raptors, I think, momentarily forgetting that they could dump it. Won't matter now because Lunsford's coming out of the box. So we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Skate in front. Good save there by Perkins. Edwards gets it out. Lombardo goes to scoop it. He gets it out. Rogers pushing it forward. Lombardo goes to take it off the boards. He has it behind the net. Tries to put it out in front. Stegall got a piece of it but could not get the shot off. In front now. We have a whistle for a cross check. And the Raptors will be back on the power play. 7:36 remaining in the first period. No score. And a minute and a half of power play time for the Raptors once again. Tied up. Fisher was going after it. But the Bandits flip it up into the netting and we'll get another face-off. Just wasting everyone's time. Another face-off there. Fisher takes it behind the net. Tied up on the boards. The Bandits have an opportunity to come out. Shot on net. Glove save and a beauty there by Brian Perkins. And we'll have a stoppage. 1:10 remaining in the Raptors power play. 7:17 remaining in the first period. No score. Puck drop. Puck goes back. Shot. Gloved again by Perkins. That one was probably going to go wide, but gloved it anyway. Stegall for the face-off. Gets in. Edwards has it now. He'll bring it out of the zone. He'll bring it through. Still has the puck. Goes to pass it in front. Gets deflected. Shot goes bouncing off of, I believe, the glass into the netting. So stoppage there. 6:57 remaining in the first. 51 seconds still remaining in the power play. And we'll see a fresh set of Raptors players. Corbett to take the face off here. And the Bandits get it and immediately dump it, as they should. Driver will pick up the puck. Sends it over to Amistadi, who loses the handle. One-timer opportunity, missed though by the Bandits. And now Amistadi has it. Sends it over, it goes off of Corbett's stick. I think that was going for Scott. Anyway, driver sends it over to Corbett. Corbett has it. Corbett will bring it in. Bandits take it away, though, and they'll go back the opposite way. Bandits with a good move. Bad angle shot goes into the netting. They send it out to the point. One-timer from the point. Scott digs it out. Shot. Up. Headlock on Scott. That seems illegal. Scott says a word that you shouldn't say in front of children. And no call. So 6 minutes left in the first. Puck gets sent back around. Power play is over. Lee blocked it, but couldn't find it. Sent out to mid. Eisenberg gets a piece of it. Morris sends it forward, gets it out into the neutral zone. Bandits have it, though. They'll go send it out. Perkins gets a piece of stick on it. Rogers caught it with his skate. Now it'll be Eisenberg behind the net. He sends it over. Not the best pass in the world. The Bandits still have it. Eisenberg will go after it, though. Sent over to Lee. Lee takes a heavy hit on the boards. And the Raptors are having difficulty getting momentum here. Pass to Lee. Goes down ice at least. Morris gets a piece of it. Sent back around the other way. Kept in by the Raptors. But now the Bandits have it. They'll go to dump it in. Lunsford will pick it up. Sent to Edwards, but he couldn't get a stick on it, and it'll go all the way down ice for an icing. 4:33 remaining in the first. Still no score. Unofficial shots on goal, 8-0 for the Bandits. This is an unprofessional opinion, but if you don't put shots on goal, you cannot score them. Puck sent back by the Bandits. So no icing there. Lombardo gets down ice. Bandits looking to see who would take it, but Stegall sends it on net. That should be at least a shot on goal. Edwards keeps it in. Stegall has it in front, but no one there. And the Bandits will take it the other way. Edwards gets a piece of it to stop the breakaway. Now tied up in the corner. Shot and scooped up. A little extracurriculars there. Fisher needs to relax. 3:52 remaining in the first. Still no score. Sent out to the point. Bandits try to dump it in. Gets sent around. Can't pick up the puck. In front. Shot blocked by Perkins. Too many Raptors in front of the puck now. Almost gets it past, but cannot. So it gets wrapped around. Amistadi takes it. Loses the handle. In front. Score! Costly turnover in the corner. And the Bandits hit a player crashing the net for the one-timer that Perkins could not get to. So with 3:17 remaining in the first period, the Bandits take a 1-0 lead. Perkins checking the structural integrity of the stick as it got knocked away from him on that play. Seems to be okay. Bandits have it. They go to dump it in. Roger stops it. Gets dumped in over. Lunsford has it now. He will bring it out. Loses an edge. And then the puck. Bandits will dump it in. Bandits send it around the boards. Tied up there. Lunsford gets it out. Tries to bust through. But the Bandits have it. They'll bring it the other way. Shot on net goes wide. Eisenberg takes it behind the net. Tries to get it out. Kept in by the Bandits. I'll send it back around the boards. Eisenberg introduces himself. Separates player from puck. Now it's at mid-ice. Eisenberg takes it. Takes a hit along the boards, so loses the puck. Goes into the Raptors' offensive zone, but that was short-lived. Lunsford has it. He'll send it along the boards, but no way that Lombardo's going to catch up to it, so it'll be an icing. 2:06 remaining in the first. Beltway Bandits have a 1-0 lead. Puck drop, tie up. Shot. Covered by Perkins, so we'll get a stoppage at 2 minutes. We'll get another face-off from the Raptors' defensive zone. Tie up with the official. Shot on net. Bouncing puck. Dangerous, but Perkins gloves it behind his back. Keeps it out. That would have been a goal a lot of different times for a lot of different goaltenders. Shot hit there by Fisher. He sends it up to Lombardo. Lombardo gets a piece of it. Fisher on his horse. He has it in front. Edwards from the point. Shot. Blocked. Fights for it again. Kept in. Now it's moved forward. Bandits will take it and dump it in. The driver has it. He'll send it off the boards. Lombardo has it. Tries to get it out. Lombardo takes a big hit. Perkins gloves the shot from the point, and we get a stoppage. 1:20 remaining in the first. Raptors been unable to get any momentum going here. Corbett to take the face-off. He sends it back. Amistadi takes it along the boards. Sends it around. Lunsford flips it up. Caught by Scott, who loses an edge. Corbett dumps it in. He gets taken down. Sent off the boards. Lunsford has it. He tries to send it out. Goes into the skates of a Beltway player. Both players fall. Lunsford keeps it. That goes off a skate and into the netting. 47.2 seconds remaining in the first. Still 1-0 Bandits. Corbett to take this face off. Again, deep in the Raptors defensive zone. Lunsford gets to it. He ties it up. Corbett tries to get in there. Puck goes out to the point. Shot. Saved by Perkins. Perkins' glove has been getting a workout. We're down to 36.4 seconds remaining in the first. Again, Bandits holding on to a 1-0 lead. Corbett again with the goes out to the point. Bandits have it. They look for the pass. Got the defenseman who shoots it wide. Bandits still have the puck, but they get it out of their zone, so they'll need to reset. Scott putting on the pressure there, but the Bandits are trying to set something up. Getting a little open ice. Shot. Lunsford tries to scare Perkins by skating right towards his crease. 2-1-0. So despite a relatively one-sided affair, the Raptors get away with only a 1-goal deficit as the Bandits hold a 1-0 lead.
Hard to win when you got 0 shots on goal.
As I said in the broadcast, you have no shots on goal. I am not a professional, but I do not believe that you can score a goal if you do not have a shot on goal. Now, those are unofficial numbers, mind you. So, and I swear we had at least one shot where I heard leather on puck. So, thought we had at least one.
Shots on goal?
Yeah.
Yesterday it was almost exactly right, but today it's 17-1.
17-1? See, I thought I heard we had one. So, see?
No, it's a really nice one.
Yeah.
There's the same number of goals as they have.
Yeah. So, the official count by our statistical department is a 17-1 shot differential. So, yes, I thought we had a shot on goal. We did. That was great. Maybe we'll get another one. But in the meantime, period 2 about to go underway. We have switched sides. Maybe this side will be luckier. Who knows? Morris to take the face-off. It's gotten very quiet. There's the face-off. Bandits bring it deep into their zone. Lee will chase, as will Rogers. Sent off the boards. Eisenberg picks it up. That gets sent forward. Bandits take it in their defensive zone. Rogers gets a piece of it. Lee tries to get over, and he does. Gets it out of the zone. Goes to the neutral zone. Bandits have it. They maintain possession. That's an offside. As the Bandits player received it before the blue line, and the other Bandits player had already decided to go into the zone. And that's cheating. 13-27, 1-0 Bandits. All right, tied up. Lunsford sends it. Bandits take it in their own defensive zone. Fisher providing the pressure, puts it out in front. No one there to pick it up, though. Lunsford intercepts. He will bring it in himself, loses the handle, and then Fisher takes it away from the Bandits player. Driver gets a piece of it, so there'll be no icing there. Driver will bring it down. He'll do the entry, loses the handle, picks it back up, gets tied up. Shot! Score! Lunsford, the trailer, as Driver with the zone entry went to try to bring it in, put the shot on goal, got tied up, which allowed Lunsford to take the screened shot and put it past the goaltender, and we are tied at 1. Bandits go to bring this one in. A little more jump in the Raptor step now. Bandits cannot keep it in, so they'll go to dump, and that's offside. Brady Scott negotiating a face-off deep in the Raptors' offensive zone. He fails. Nice try, Brady. We need a fifth.
We need one more.
I mean, Brady wants to keep playing. That's fine. Oh, Brady's done. So Cullen Fisher will come in. Puck goes off. And that'll be an icing, so we'll see a face-off deep in the Raptors' defensive zone. Unsure where Scott went. It looked like he went back to the locker room. Anyway, face-off here. Tied up. Bandits will try to get there. Goes out to the point. They'll flip it forward. Eisenberg brings it over to Enzo. Enzo dumps it in. They'll go to get it. Fisher gets pounded in the corner. In front, Enzo with a shot. Oh, a golden opportunity there. Off of some obscure little bounce there. Enzo Marsiglia had an opportunity point blank. Sometimes they're too close to the goaltender to get a good shot off. He tried to put it through him. Sometimes that works. Sometimes it doesn't. That time it did not. Beltway gets it out to mid-ice, and then it goes into the Raptors' defensive zone. Eisenberg has it, though. He'll send it bouncing around the boards. Fight there for it. Morris trucks in. Morris checks Rogers. That seems like the wrong thing to do. Beltway brings it in. A little backhand. No harm there. Now out in front. Lee tries to get to it. Block. And momentum not there. From the point. Shot goes wide. Goes down. We're going to see a trip.
Being told it keeps focusing on the pole so nobody can see anything. Oh. So we got to push it up against the glass for it.
Okay.
And then between,
Here. Push it up against that.
and then we'll have to tilt the camera
Okay. So back we go. More technology failures. This is just not a great rink to do this in. Puck goes into the netting. 52 seconds remaining on the penalty to Rogers. 10:29 remaining in the second period. We're tied at 1. Dumped in by the Bandits. They get it past. One-timer opportunity. Missed there. Nope, down in front. Shot. Score. Tough one there. As there's just too many of them in a power play type situation. And the Bandits capitalize and take a 2-1 lead with 10:12 remaining in the second period. So we're back to even strength. Scott goes to dump it. Cannot. Bandits will dump it the other way. Gets past Amistadi, but Scott is there to stop the momentum. Up. Lunsford has an opportunity. Loose! Score! If at first you don't succeed and at second you don't succeed, the third one might go in. Lunsford with the breakaway puts it on net. Good save first. Second shot, I don't remember who got the second shot on that one. Was it Scott, I think, maybe? Got the second one. That was blocked. Then Addison Corbett followed up with the third. And we are back tied at 2, despite the fact that the scoreboard won't show the goal. That's just rude. They still have our penalty on the board, too. Anyway, puck at mid-ice. Dumped in by Amistadi. Dumped the other way. Caught by Lunsford, who sends it off the boards. Wrap it around the other way. Scott with a little slash as a treat. Up. Turnover in front. Scott can't get to it. Lunsford to wait for it to come to him. Tries to flip it out, but the Bandits keep it in. Ooh, big check. Lunsford with a little extra there. So we'll get coincidings here. Wait a second. We're going to see 2 penalties on the Bandits there, so it won't be coinciding. So there's some discussion here. I will check game sheet, but no one's actually doing game sheet real time, so we'll never know what actually happened. So we've got 2 people in the box for the Bandits. 1 player in the box, Phoenix Lunsford, for the Raptors. A lot of discussion at center ice between the players. That's why you generally have an official kind of hanging out there. But that's taken care of. Okay, So it still appears to be 5-on-5 hockey. And so the assumption here then is there's a 2 and 10 or a 1.5 and 8, as the case may be. So with 8:49 remaining in the second period, we are tied at 2. There is some confusion and delay. As things are being explained to both penalty boxes. And now we'll play again. Okay. So 5-on-5 hockey. Lunsford will be out for a minute and a half plus a whistle. Edwards loses an edge. And then manages to flip it into the Bandits bench. Surely not endearing himself to the other team. Tied up. Edwards sends it around the boards the other way. Bandits will keep it in. They'll send it around. Edwards gets it over, and the Raptors will bring it down ice. Sander Eisenberg puts it on net. Pad save. Eisenberg looks in front. Good tie up there by the Bandits because that was a great opportunity for the Raptors. Cross ice pass, ill-advised. Shot goes wide. Bouncing puck in front of the crease. And score. Get the puck away from the net. Too much tomfoolery going around in the Raptors' defensive end, and it burns them. So with 8:03 remaining in the second period, the Bandits take a 3-2 lead. Segal wins the faceoff, sends it to Amistadi. Amistadi tries to bring it forward. Tied up. Lombardo tries to get a piece of it. Segal. Amistadi takes it. Loses the handle. Puck comes down by the Bandits. Drop pass. Taken away by Driver. Takes a big hit into the boards. Shot from the point. Deflected. Attempted clearance. Kept in by the Bandits. Stegall in the corner. Driver gets a piece of contact there. Shot and save by Perkins. Now, shot from the point, deflected, but goes wide. Bandits putting on big pressure here. Goes out to the point. Dumped in. Good drop pass there. Oh, across the crease, but no activity. Now out to the point again. Cross D to D to pass. Shot off the glove and in the net. Perkins could not keep the glove on the puck, and it rolled off the glove behind him. And the Bandits take a 4-2 lead. Referee coming over for reasons. Still not enough time has passed. Lunsford's still in the box. Puck sent back around behind the net. Now out in front. Up top, shot, deflection attempt. Sent back around the other way. Edwards takes it, sends it off the boards. Raptors try to get it out. Goes wide. Bandits still have it at the blue line. Deflected away. In front. Cleared out. Still kept in by the Bandits. Unrelenting pressure. If it were ended, that would be better. Oh, but the move by Corbett gets past the defender. Open ice hit. No call. Corbett gets blown up, and he is not happy about it. We get a stoppage. 5:30 remaining in the second period. 4-2 Bandits. Puck drop goes out to Driver. From the point, shot blocked. Sent back around the other way. Lunsford will stop it. Gets past him. Now, shot blocked by Driver. Morris sends it around the boards. From the point, several deflections, but nothing doing there. Driver sends it around the boards. Bandits take it, shoot on goal, and score. Past Perkins. And it's now a 5-2 Bandits lead. 4:56 remaining in the second. Just unrelenting pressure by this Bandits team. That is playing teams that are ranked much lower than they are. So, cherry pick all you want. Bandits bring it in. Goes off of pad there. Bandits come in. Pass over to Lombardo. Lombardo gets a piece of it. Can't hold on to it. He'll fight for it in the corner. Fisher comes to help out. In front, Stegall with the shot is blocked. Good play by Stegall there. Now we have a stoppage. At least one Beltway player needs to go into the box.
I know. I was trying to figure that out myself.
So, power play opportunity for the Raptors. They'll fight for it. Right directly in front of me. Sicked away. Edwards to go get it out of the corner. He sends it out to the point for Lunsford. Enzo. Lunsford has it over in the other corner. He puts it out in front. Edwards fights for it. Check from behind. That's okay. Enzo with the backhand. And it's just kind of getting a little bit chippy here. Puck sent down the other way. Lunsford will have to go get it. Lunsford sends a big pass over. Scott has it in front. Lots of pointing going on here. As Scott pulls up and allows the Bandits players to check each other. The Bandits players attempting to make themselves feel better by pointing at the scoreboard, but let's be frank. When you check your own player, that's embarrassing. I don't care what the score is. 28 seconds left in the power play for the Raptors. Sent back, Lee sends it out to Eisenberg at the point. Eisenberg sends it over to Driver. Driver with a shot, goes off of the shin. Flipped out. Driver will have to go chase it. 15 seconds remaining on the power play. 3 minutes left in the second period. Puck taken away from Driver. Eisenberg goes back to get it. Sends it over to Rogers. Rogers can't hold on. Goes back the other way. Goes all the way down. The player coming out of the box was there to retrieve it, but the Raptors got to it first. Attempted drop there by Rogers did not work, so shot on goal knocked away by Perkins. Sent over. Eisenberg will now chase after it. Eisenberg off the boards. We get a neutral zone. Morris takes it away. Goes down. No call. Flip high. Puck sent over. No. Back into the neutral zone. Bandits will bring this one in. Shot from the point is missed, but the Bandits pick it right back up. And covered by Perkins. So we'll get a stoppage. 1:47 remaining in the second period. 5-2 Bandits. But the Bandits also lead 1-0 in checking themselves. So depends on what kind of score you want to keep. Bandits sent it out. That looks like it was offside, and it was. So sent back the other way. Surprised that it wasn't called an icing. Lombardo tries to get a piece of it. Goes behind the boards. Amistadi goes to stop it, but doesn't get to it, so Lunsford will go chase. Punt set back. Two Bandits players run into each other again. Lunsford tries to get it out of the zone. Does not. Cross-ice pass. But intercepted. Dumped in by Lombardo. He and Fisher will both go chase. Brought in. Amistadi and Segal fight for it. But the Bandits will go bring it in. Gets back into the neutral zone. Good play there. Dumped in. Amistadi will go pick it up. Sends it along the boards. And that'll be an icing. 39.4 seconds remaining in the second period. Still 5-2 Bandits. The face-off will be in the Raptors' defensive zone. Face-off goes back to the Bandits. Saved there by Perkins. In front, blocked again by Perkins. Along the boards, out to the point. Scott gets sent down. Puck in front. Stopped. Enzo dumps it in. Scott will go chase after it. But they'll be content to just run out the rest of the period. So at the end of 2, it's the Beltway Bandits 5. Raleigh Raptors 2. We are still trying to figure out on that 2 and 10 earlier with the coinciding penalties. We looked over and our Phoenix Lunsford was still in the box, but both players for the Bandits were out. Why is that? An interesting question. I could understand a misunderstanding on the coincidings if the incorrect time was given to the penalty box attendant. But 10 minutes is still 10 minutes, except when it's 8 minutes here. But still, 8 minutes is still longer than a minute and a half. So officials don't seem to have a problem with it. But remember, they're only two men. So we get ready to start the third period. 5-on-5 hockey. Some discussion by the Raptors team before the face-off. Get a little team unity going. Morris to take the face-off with Lee and Rogers, Amistadi and Driver. No one cares what it says in the period. All right. Did not have the proper time there. Puck goes around the boards, behind the Raptors net. Tied up, loose puck. Lee can't get to it in time, so it goes around the boards. Massive humanity out in front. Gets dumped around the other way. Morris loses the stick. Shot on net. Morris will pin it against the corner there without his stick. Goes out to Lee. Lee has it. Sends it off of a couple of players. But despite the fact that it hit two players, we'll call an icing. We'll get a line change in. 13:23 left in the third. Say what you will about this game, it's still better than the first game. And by that I mean the game that was on Saturday, not the game earlier today, which the Raptors won. Lombardo with the interception of the pass. He goes, brings it into the offensive zone, gets hit from behind. Yeah. That one was plain as day. So a simple penalty. Despite the fact that it was from behind, it's just a cross check. So we'll get a power play here, 5-on-4 hockey. Out to Lunsford at the point. Shoots, gets deflected. Rebound shot. Can't get to it. And now the Bandits have an opportunity. Gets past Eisenberg. But secondary shot on goal. Perkins was looking for a whistle. Official did not want to blow it because reasons. I understand why Perkins wanted the whistle because there was an opposing player near the net. All right. Stretch past Lombardo. Threads the needle between two. Has the puck taken away, though, and now the puck is behind the Bandits' net. They try to send it down, but it goes into the netting. Earthquake! Earthquake! Shot, score! Yeah. Huh? I was trying to adjust it, thinking maybe if I turned it one way, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay, so the power play goal scored by the Raptors, and it's a 5-3 game. 12:22 remaining. Driver has it behind the net. He runs into some traffic. Puck went past the blue line. Official said it was good, though, but it doesn't matter as it finally did get out. Puck dumped in. Driver pokes it forward. Edwards takes it along the boards, gets it into the neutral zone. Bandits will take it. Corbett gets the puck away, has some ice, gets around, but can't get the shot off. Brady Scott picks it up. He'll dump it in. They'll go to try to get it in the corner. Loose puck. Edwards gets it, sends it back over to Scott. Scott back, sends it back, gets dumped in. Will not go all the way for an icing. Puck sent down to Driver. Driver has some open space. Gets checked, though. Not that open. Driver chases after it. Edwards will go into the corner for this one. He ties it up. Gets past, though. Driver stops the momentum. Everybody loses the puck. Edwards sends it across the other way to Patrick Lee. Lee loses the handle. Corbett loses an edge. We've got bodies everywhere. In front, Edwards gets to it first. He'll bring it out. They're going to give him space, so why not? Edwards brings it behind the net. Brings it back around for Amistadi. Gets past Amistadi. Puck goes forward. Morris did not realize where it was. But as Morris goes rolling into the net, Perkins stops the puck and Morris. That should be worth bonus.
That should be worth it.
Yeah. The Giants on the other side of this wall are trying to get through. We'll hold off as long as we can. The zombie apocalypse is coming. I hope you got your milk and bread. 10:07 remaining in the third period. 5-3 Raptors. Shot on net. And that one, the follow-up, is a score. The Beltway Bandits, a bunch of small children. Celebrate as if they've won anything. So 6-3, 10 minutes remaining in the third. Drop pass by Lee. Rogers can't hold on to it. Shot goes wide. Bandits send it out to the point. One-timer blocked by Perkins. Someone needs to get in there. Morris has it. He goes to bring it out. Gets tied up with the Bandits player at mid-ice. Cross-ice pass. The Bandits have it. They'll bring it into the Raptors defensive zone. Gets past Lunsford. Sent on net. Goes wide. Lunsford sends it off. Gets past the Beltway player. They regain possession. Beltway has it. Person crashing the net. Doesn't get to him, though. It'll be Morris. But he can't get to it in time. So the Bandits have the puck again at mid-ice. They'll dump in. Lunsford goes after it. He gets tied up on the boards. Bandits try to set out in front. Cannot. Pucks going all in the faces. Bandits maintain. But Fisher gets a piece of it. Tie up along the boards. And we'll see coincidings. Eisenberg and the Bandits player. We'll see if the Bandits player gets out first on the coinciding. Who knows? So Stegall with the face-off. Goes back to the Beltway. Shot on net. Perkins catches, then covers. So we'll get another face-off. Keeping the Raptors defensive zone. 8:25 remaining. 6-3 Bandits. Face-off. Edwards takes it, sends it along the boards over to Lombardo. Lombardo gets it, and he'll bring it out of the zone. They'll dump. They'll chase. Lombardo sends it out in front to Driver. Shot goes off of a post, maybe. Shot deflected, goes into the netting. Stegall with a good shot there from the point. And now it's a 5-on-4 penalty as the Bandits go into the box for a high stick. So we'll see if anything can come out of this. The Bandits unsure of how to count to 4. Corbett to take the face-off. Goes over to Scott in front. Enzo. Backhand. Covered. And a stoppage. So we get another face-off. Goes over to the corner. The Bandits have it. They'll get behind their own goal. They'll go to dump it, which is totally within their right. Lunsford will go pick this up. He'll send it around to Corbett. Corbett can't get to it. Goes over to Edwards. Edwards sends it over to Scott. Almost a train wreck there. Lunsford has it. Gets it taken away. Fancy skating there. Can only go so far. As Corbett sends it forward to Scott. Corbett sends it over to Enzo, who brings it into the zone. Then loses the handle. Edwards picks it up. He was looking for a helper there as he was on his backhand. And we have a whistle. Unsure. Apparently, I don't know, but the puck is now in the Raptors defensive zone. Driver sends it along the boards, try to get it out. Can't flip forward. Amistadi has it, gets it out of the zone. And the Bandits will go flip it into the zone as they are almost done with the penalty here. Lee takes it in his skates, tries to bring it forward. That'll be the end of the penalty. 6:30 remaining in the third. Bandits see an opening and start to bring it down ice. It's a pass Driver. Shot on net. Save. Another save. Blocked. Great work there by the defenseman and especially Perkins. Now it goes the other way. A follow through on the check there on Driver. You'll note that later. Sent the other way. Morris has it. Gives it up. Shot on net. Amistadi goes to pick it up off the boards. Sends it over to Lunsford. Lunsford sends it off of a shin pad. Morris was going off ice at the time, so he can't get to it. Lombardo tied up on the boards. Tries to dump it in. Intercepted by the Bandits. And they'll send it down. Caught by Lunsford. He'll send it the other way. And sent back into Lunsford, who sends a nice pass to Lombardo. Shot. Goaltender got a piece of it. Fisher gets it now. Sends it back. Fisher to Lombardo. Stegall fighting for the puck now into the corner. Ice pass over to the Bandits, but poke checked away. Fisher sends it over. Stegall will take it. He dumps it in. Lombardo can't get to it. And the Bandits take it at mid-ice. They'll dump. They'll make a line change. So the Raptors will get off the ice as well. Bounce pass attempted there, but couldn't take it. Now Lunsford has it. He has it taken away. Eisenberg with a good check there. Shot on net goes wide by the Bandits. They still have it. Tied up. We have a call. Who's that on? So that's going to be roughing on the Bandits. So another power play for the Raptors with 4:04 remaining in the third period. They'll get a minute 30 of power play time. And we've pulled the goaltender because why the hell not? Sent down ice, which there's no icing because they're killing a penalty. Lunsford takes it. High speed. Loses the handle though. Goes, picks it back up. Tries to get it out in front. Shot down ice. Goes wide. Scott tries to get to it. It's deflected. Eisenberg will have to chase after it. So 6-on-4 here. Lunsford couldn't find it. It was in his skates. Eisenberg gets tripped up a little bit. Corbett has it. Skates in. Shoots high and wide. Picked up. Bouncing puck. Lunsford just lets it go. Did not time it right. And the Bandits took advantage and dumped it in easily to make it a 7-3 game. The Raptors really needed a win or a tie in this one, so that's why they pulled the goalie, in case you're looking at that and going, why are there 4 minutes remaining, 3 goals down, and we don't have a goalie? That's why. But alas, that was called offsides. It wasn't. But, why not? So we'll try this again in the neutral zone. Morris to take the face off. He ties it up. Lee sends it back. Driver dumps it in. Bandits have it. They'll dump. Driver will chase. Send it along. Driver fights for it along the boards, as does Morris. But they're going for the puck, so it's okay. That's how it gets past Amistadi. But the Bandits player loses the puck, gets sent back around. Penalty's over, by the way, in case you were curious. Sent in. And lack of urgency right now for the Raptors. I don't know if they're gassed or just frustrated. Bouncing. Amistadi gets it. Pins it along the boards. Patty Lee tries to get to it. But it'll be Driver who has it. He skates down ice as the rest of the Raptors make a line change. Goes into the corner. Bandits will go to pick it up. They send it cross ice. Pass right there into Chris Fisher on his horse. Stops the momentum. Shot on goal, easily blocked and stopped by Perkins. 1:16 remaining in the third period. 7-3 Bandits. I'm having such a problem remembering the name of this damn team. It's tough when they've got a whole bunch of different helmets because they're basically an all-star team. Lombardo takes it. He's got it mid-ice. He gets interfered with. No call. Dumped in. Edwards gets to it. He gets taken down. Stegall gets taken down. They fight for it. Stegall gets a stick on it, though. Puck goes out. Bandits keep it in. Edwards gives the net front guy. Oh! Stegall buys the good cup. Lombardo gets past one, but can't get past them both. So the puck goes into the corner. Everyone kind of coasting at this point as there's 21 seconds remaining. Stegall takes an extra shot that goes uncalled. Refs just want to get the hell out of here. But again, safety is an issue there. As Lombardo gets hit from behind, he'll take the penalty. But it doesn't really matter. Game over, man. Game over. Hard fought against an all-star team that was ranked 7 points higher than them and never should have been playing in this division. But whatever. When it's all said and done, it's the Beltway Bandits 7, Raleigh Raptors 3. That'll be it from this rink. We'll most likely see you tomorrow afternoon. But for Mr. Driggers, I'm Tom. We're signing off.